Okay, so this will be part 2, and so now we have a side border tuck, and it has washi tape stripes, and then I've taken and used the pieces that I cut off the bottom and the top, and I've made a banner. So that gives us another item to be using in my book. Let's see what else we have in here. Okay, well, here is one of my favorite punch, but this is something that happens to them sometimes. They don't quite punch through. They're still my favorite though. Okay, so I'm just going to go ahead and take this and like this one. Okay, and something that I haven't done in a while is the gold thread. I like to wrap it around 2 fingers and then wrap it around 3 fingers and then 2 again and cut it. Then I go and I'll twist it and I use this double-sided tape right here. Okay, and go ahead and grab a piece, then attach it to itself, just like that. Then pull it apart if you can. And now I have a gold piece. So this time I'm going to go ahead and kind of put it on, not quite in the center, because this isn't a very big piece. And then I'm going to go ahead and use my ATG gun and put down some adhesive, just a little bit there. Oh, you know what? This just happens to be sitting on my desk. It is brand new. I didn't eat something and this is the wrapping for it. This actually was for candies, I think. I got it at Michael's. And okay, so we can have this. Okay, and then is there a scallop? There it is. But look at, it's the same. The scallop is the same as that. We do have some of these gold medallions. Nah. Nah. Let's see. I have a few more hearts. So there's this one. That one that's got that. There's this one. Okay. There's a piece of, no, that'll look like it's going through it. Okay, what do I have? have some gold glitter. You sit still long enough, you'll get covered with gold glitter around here. Just wait till Christmas stuff. But I do like the gold glitter for fall as well. Especially this one. This is a really pretty one. Apply and let dry, it says. Easy to use. It's a good thing. Okay, that's pretty simple. And I'm going to use Zot just because it's the right size. Just push it on, pull it off. There. Okay. So this would actually look kind of cool on a pocket. Okay. So, and I'll have that and it'll be ready to use on something. On something. Okay, so next I have this pretty heart. This is a piece that's cut out of the one, the today's, which you'll see tomorrow. I kind of like. Okay, I like that. Everybody's out there going, no, no, don't do it. But I like that. There. So one thing about doing things ahead of, instead of like scrapbooking, and I really haven't had a chance because I just have been so crazy busy with stuff that but hearts they work for grateful and thankful and blessed. Hearts work good. Brave. It worked. It worked. Okay. So there is this. I don't know what you'd call that. Like a little band. Okay. Too big. Another one of these. Oh, you know what we could have put on that heart? Some fluffy flowers. Okay. That's going to be too big. I hope we have another little one. If not, we have this bow. So there it is. Why didn't you tell me it was right here? Okay, so we're going to go ahead and wrap this around it. Now I did long time ago, I used to make, I'd make a whole little container of these. But the problem is they came undone, and then they attached to each other. So I don't make them ahead of time anymore. Okay. So there, just a flower with some of that gold thread and a little bow. And I could have wrapped the inside of this also, but I didn't. So that is kind of cool. Now let's see. I did put a bunch of fluffy flowers into the kits. They got some pinchfuls. I'm just going to add some Aleene's tacky glue right here on the side. And got my little tool. And that's going to be too big. I'm not going to put it on there. But I am going to put it on here. So I'm going to go ahead and dab some on. Add my flour. Grab a flower. Pinch it in. Dip it in the glue. Push it down. Grab a, whoop, that was a big flower. Grab a flower. So if you're looking for something to do with your book pages, I'll tell you what though, the last time I filled this thing up, my arm hurt. And it took me like a couple days to realize that that's why my arm hurt. My forearm. It was, it hurt. Okay. So these are fluffy flowers. And I have done where I've distressed the sides of them. It turns out really pretty. But I really do like just the book pages. Oops, I want one up here, kind of off. So, something to make using your book pages. This is a little flower punch. I got this a few years ago, actually a few years ago, at Target, and it came with two flowers. It came with this one, little tiny punch, and not a tiny one, but it's a pretty good. So it's this one by EK Success, and then it also came with the one that I use for my poinsettias. So one of my favorite purchases that I use them all the time. Okay, so the last thing I want to do is add a little bit of glue to help hold down the bling. And each kit did get a little bit of this orange bling. Okay. There. And I think when it comes to this date, I might add some of the small talk, words by Tim Holtz. I think they'll be really pretty on there. Okay. So the one other thing I had that I haven't done yet is this little pocket. Okay. And the way that I close it is I just go down the one side and then across the bottom. Oh, well, it's okay because I'm going to attach it to something. Oops. One thing that's good about the ATG is it does come off. Okay, so this makes a little pocket here. And because I did it that way, it didn't close. Oh boy, I need coffee, I think. Okay, there we go. Okay. So what I really wanted to do here, and I don't know if this is going to work, but I wanted to attach, I wanted to rip one of the little birds. Okay, so we've used this bird, so let's use this one. And I thought I would go ahead and rip around, because I do want the book pages to still be seen. Okay, so I'm just ripping around the bird. Okay. Okay, so what I'm thinking is I'm thinking about using the bottom of this and see how this works. Okay. It does dry clear. So, okay. And we'll put our little bird on top. And we'll just press him down. Okay. So we'll see. We'll see how this works. Like I said, I don't know for sure. If you see it in the project, then you'll know it worked. Okay, so you know what? While we've got that stuff out, I think we'll go ahead and we'll put a couple of the flowers down here. And I'm also going to add the gold glitter. You know what? I kind of don't like that. I think we'll just do the glitter. Give him one flower. Might need to be distressed. It'd be cool if this works out. It has a nice feel, and it doesn't when I was you know, putting the glue over the top of it. It feels sturdy, I guess would be a word to use. Okay. And we have a little piece of the bling. Okay. Oh, I really, really like him. I think he's so cute. Okay, so I'm going to come back and add some of the glue or the glitter to him. So my clock is still running over there going tick tock, but it's not keeping time anymore. Have you noticed the clock? It's time for a new battery, I guess. Oh yeah, I like that. Just add a little bit of glitter to the... Okay, so here is our little pocket. Little pocket. And it has been decoupaged with a little napkin bird. I kind of like it. What do you think? What do you think? Okay. So that is going to be all for today. I hope you enjoyed these. Well, they ended up being videos because I was interrupted by a phone call. How rude. I forgot to put it on Do Not Disturb, so it's my fault. And, of course, it wasn't anybody I know. It was probably a, whatchamacallit, caller. Okay. So, we've added some items to the stash for, and we still have 21 days of things to do, so we needed to do that. So there are the embellishments from this 2-part video using the kit that I have for my Thankful, Grateful, Blessed album. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, give it a thumbs up. I would love to know what your favorite item is that we made. And are you doing a 30 days of thankfulness journal or album, or even on social media? Find something to celebrate every day. Be thankful, be grateful, be blessed. Have an amazing day. Bye-bye.